You got to roll me, calm and tumble and die. Hey, woo! Hey, Vince, take it!
Keith Urban and Vince Gill delivered yet another star-studded fundraiser through the annual We're All for the Hall concert, benefiting the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum.
It's a good lineup tonight, so we've rehearsed most everybody. There's a few people rehearsing today, but I love the diversity of the show tonight.
Wild-eyed boy with a farmer's tan.
Keith always comes up with a theme each year for what he wants to see transpire, and it's always been unique. You know, if you look back in over the history of these 4 years, it's been really remarkable. He always says, you know, pick a hero. Or one year was like, pick a hero song that you loved, and that was a great idea.
I choose a theme for a couple of reasons. One is to help me get a criteria for the list. If I could invite everybody I wanted to invite, we'd have a 3-day show. You know, it would never break. But the other reason is to give the show something different every year and to help us sort of figure out the set list. And I guess the thing I'm trying to make sure we always do is have a theme that allows us to honour a broad spectrum of artists too. You know, artists from the past and artists from now and future artists.
This year's theme, Rebels and Renegades, which was brought to life by an impressive list of performers, including legends like Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, and Hank Williams Jr., and some of today's biggest stars like Brantley Gilbert, Trace Adkins, and Jason Aldean.
I want to take a little ride with you.
When you look at some of the other guys that are here, I mean, you know, Willie Nelson and those guys, I mean, those are the guys that influenced and shaped our music. And we wouldn't be here without those guys. So I'm like a fan tonight, you know. I mean, I get to play a couple songs, but when I'm not playing, I'm going to be, you know, find me a good seat somewhere so I can check out the rest of the show and watch these guys do their thing. I look at things like this as like a free education. I get to go out and, you know, watch some of the best in the business do their thing.
Along with the incredible talent, the event has traditionally been a night made to make history, as Keith recounts last year's show where he was asked one very important question.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Keith Urban to be the next member of the Grand Ole Opry.
I wasn't expecting that, good Lord. The Grand Ole Opry induction was a beautiful shock and surprise last year. Yeah.
After 4 years, Keith and Vince's benefit show has raised over $2 million and counting. Now with a huge privately funded expansion underway, the exhibits and programs We're All for the Hall contributes to have room to grow as well.
There's educational programs that they engage in, and there's a lot of work that gets done in the curating of these pieces too. I mean, they have an extraordinary museum, which we only really get to the public. We only get to see a tiny little portion of what they actually have, you know, that they're taking care of. And they're changing exhibits all the time. That's why if you've seen the museum and you come back to Nashville, you just have to go again because there'll be different things.